Good evening, everybody. This is Andrea, Skyler Jones's mom, Jeffrey Archangel, the young man who has been wrongly accused and is being held in connection with the subway robberies where the 17-year-old kid lost his life. And I just got off the phone with him, and it's so baffling for us. It's like it's like a dream for us. It's like it's so surreal because Jeffrey was nowhere near it. He's innocent, and we're trying to figure out how the justice system is supposed to work because Jeffrey had an alibi. Jeffrey does not fit the description. Jeffrey has a tattoo on his right hand, and the picture of the gunman that has been floating around from the surveillance video, the gunman does not have a tattoo on his hand. Um, so we're trying to figure out how is it that Jeffrey has gotten tangled into this justice system that is supposed to be justice for all. I think part of it is the pressure being put on the police department and in their haste to say that they have arrested someone, they have moved quickly in without really doing due diligence to get a warrant to arrest my son. Um, it's like I say, if you know Jeffrey, you can look at the video and you can know that that is not him in that video. The build, the height, the size of the person in that video is not my son. The sketch that the mother gave to the police doesn't look like my son. The detective came to my home with that sketch looking for someone else and asked me who I thought it looked like. I described my son to him and he doesn't think that it looks like my son either. So I don't understand why they're still holding my son and why they don't have enough to at least hold the guy, the people who are responsible for it. Now I understand that Crime Stoppers has received several calls from um, people identifying or saying that they know who the perpetrators are in the video, and they have given those names to the police. But what I can't understand is why haven't the police picked them up? So I'm just asking for help in exonerating my son. I need you guys to not just call Crime Stoppers, but to get in touch with the detectives who are working on the case and be willing to say and testify to the identity of the two perpetrators in that video. Um, because Crime Stoppers is anonymous, they don't share the information that you give them with the police department. So, in order for justice to really be served, for the persons who are really responsible for the death of their young man to be brought to justice and to pay for what they did, we need some brave people in the community to come up, to step up to the plate and go to the police and say, I can identify this person because such and such and such and such. So, and hiring an attorney as well. I need some suggestions in who I can talk to, some suggestions about some other stuff that I can do because my sister was taken advantage of by some attorneys who look like us, and I don't want that to happen to me. Um, because I don't have a bunch of money. Because if I had a bunch of money, I would have already hired a high powered attorney who would have turned this case upside down, and Jeffrey would be at home instead of sitting in a 4x4 cell with a little window to look out all by himself and only books to read that I've been sending him. So if y'all really want to see justice done, come forward, talk to the police, do what's right. Do the right thing just because it's the right thing to do. Thank you. Peace out.